Hello guys and welcome to Mark Shrimp Tanks. If you want to see more of this, hit that subscribe button. So let's briefly go over the filtration in this thing, because this was one of the first videos I ever put on YouTube where I showed you me making this thing here. And basically guys, what this is a flower box, a window flower box, and all I've done is I've drilled 2 holes on either end for an area where water can go in. It goes through all this media here. This is leca, it's like clay balls, and it's also stones and chips, etc. that's in here all the way along, and then it exits here. On this end over here on the intake side we have it's a pump with the sponge filter. It's kind of like the pot mini filter, but it's a little bit more powerful. It has the double sponges on here, and I clean this like every month or something. Okay, so that covers the filter basically, and it also has, guys, pothos in it. This pothos is known for a house plant, and it's also known to be poisonous because it has oxalic acid in it. But technically it's not poisonous, it just depends on your definition of poisonous. This, if you eat too much of it, can cause you kidney problems over time. But for example, there are lots and lots of vegetables that also have oxalic acid in it, and it depends on the way you process it if it's going to be a problem. This has been set up for roughly 2 years, and look how bushy and big it is. It goes all the way under here. It's actually all the way behind here as well. You can see in there, and it's actually starting to grow into my painted fire red tank there. And it's growing a big root system as well, so I was going to chop it, but I thought that would be another way for me to get rid of any pollutants in the tank, because these things are known as a nitrate sucking plant. Now I know I add nitrates, but I want a healthy ecosystem, right? So you need a bit of everything in the water, but these take care of a lot of imbalances. Over here I have a Venus flycatcher. This one's just about to flower. This is a little baby one. These are some of my favourite plants here. This is a pitcher plant. I don't know exactly what one this is. It's not the common one, the Ventrata. Isn't that cool? Look at it. It's gorgeous. Right, and then here, just let me show you the other part of the filter as well, because I have a little pre-chamber filter here where the water comes up here, and it goes into a filter bowl, and again I clean this like once a month or something. The water flows through there, as we talked about before, and then back through the bottom. Now let me quickly go over the plants. In here I have, this is the Trident Java Fern, this one. Over here this is the normal type of Java Fern. This is one of the bigger Nubis that you get. I have one of them has flowered, and its stalk has started to disintegrate and is falling into the water. We have some Bucephalandra over here. Sorry about the light, guys, there's not really much I could do with it because the light is fixed on here. This light is a 20-watt security light. I hope it doesn't blind you. We have some Crits here. We have some more Anubis Petite over here. We have various odd little bits of moss balls that I have left from a guy I got them from before. But these were ones that were like falling apart, etc., that I couldn't sell, so I've left them in here, and some of them have grown okay. So of course there's a big rock. I'm a big fan of putting rocks and stuff in my tanks to make it kind of look natural, and you can kind of see the shrimp here as well. On the base, on the substrate, I have this is Akadama, but it's a mixture of stuff. There's some gravel in here. We have some mineral balls, etc. Of course the shrimp are a mixture of cherries. You can probably just make it, there's cherries there. There's crystal blacks, crystal reds, there's K14s. So specifically why I have a tank like this is because I breed lots and lots of shrimp, right? And through selective breeding, you're not always going to have your most desirable shrimp that you want in your tank. So you have to remove them or they will breed, and then you will get more undesirable shrimp in your tanks. Right, so this is where these guys go. This is also where my deformed shrimp go as well, because you do get them. You get shrimp that have like deformed rostrums. They have short skirt. They have various like hunchbacks, etc. I don't think just because something's deformed that it should be killed, right? I think you should at least let it live its life in as good as fashion as you possibly can get it to live. Okay, I was kind of hoping the mano shrimp that I have in here would come out and show itself, because it's been alive for like 5 or 6 years. What we're going to do next, guys, is I'm going to give you a water view. We're going to go in, we should check out all the plants as well. I'll try and keep it in focus as much as possible. We'll have a quick look at the plants and the shrimp.